Hi, my name is Mackenzie.
And I'm Ryan. This presentation is to introduce students and faculty to the Safe2Say Something anonymous tip reporting system. Most of us have heard the saying, hindsight is 20/20, and it's easy to look back at an incident and wonder how it happened. But there's another saying that goes, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. When something bad happens, people often wonder, why didn't someone say something? The Safe2Say program is designed to be a tool that helps prevent violence and save lives.
There are 3 steps to keeping our school community safe. The first is to recognize warning signs. The second is to take action. And the third is say something to an adult who could try to help. Everyone wants to make sure that our schools are safe places. But everyone knows that violence can happen anywhere, even in schools.
The statistics can be overwhelming. Many students report feelings that not only affect their individual happiness, but their interests in school and areas of their lives. The Safe2Say Something program is a tool that is designed to help. By reminding members of the school community to watch for certain signals, tragedies could be averted. Here's what researchers have learned from so many school tragedies.
Social and electronic media are often utilized by students who commit violent acts. They are often planned many months in advance. And some actors tell someone of their plans or give another indication of what they plan to do. It will be a process, but it is important that you learn what to look for and respond immediately by reaching out to an adult you trust.
First, look for the warning signs. If you notice a significant change in a friend or classmate's behavior, that person may need help. Here's a list of some of the warning signs you should look for.
Sometimes warning signals are easy to identify, but others can be subtle.
Here are some signals that researchers have identified. Threats or comments made to suggest that someone plans to hurt themselves or someone else. Threats can be supportive of other violent acts, suggestions of acts that someone would like to commit, or comments about how things would be if a violent act would be committed. Where should we be looking? Lots of people use social media to express themselves, but we also need to be attentive when we are in school.
They can be expressed in many forms, verbally, non-verbally, or digitally. Violence and suicide are not the only things to look for. The Safe2Say Something program can also be used to report other harmful behaviors. Once you recognize a concerning behavior, it is important to act right away. Don't wait, look for help.
Sometimes it can be a difficult decision to act right away. Often we don't want to believe that bad things can happen or that our friends are capable of doing bad things. A key feature to Safe2Say Something program is working together to help members of the community keep each other safe. It can be a tough decision to file a report. What if someone finds out it was you? There's a big difference between saying something to help and telling on someone so that they get in trouble. By saying something, you might save a life, stop a dangerous situation, or get someone the help that they really need.
Once you are aware of a dangerous situation, report it to someone. And if there is an immediate emergency, call 911. If it's not an emergency, talk to an adult that you trust. There are a lot of adults that you can trust.
When you make a report, gather your facts. If you have screenshots or notes about what you've seen or heard, it will help clarify the situation and who needs to be involved. The conversation can be difficult, but if you keep it simple, it will make it much easier for you. Express the importance of the conversation. Be clear about what has happened or what you are concerned about, and be prepared to provide additional information. Sometimes it can be very difficult to say something, and it's okay if you want to remain anonymous. Use Safe2Say program to make anonymous tips. Give as many details as you can, and the adults will act right away.
There are 3 ways to use the Safe2Say Something program: a mobile app, your telephone, or the website. The system is monitored 24 hours a day, 7 days a week by professionals who will try to keep as much information as possible and provide information to school officials as needed to get students help or to protect the school. School administrators and public safety professionals will get to work as quickly as possible to take action. In order to make sure everyone is doing their job, follow-up reports will be made by the Safe2Say Something program. You can get the app for your Apple or Android device by going to the appropriate app store.
Using the app is easy. Create a passcode and enter your name of the school you attend. Choose the method you want to use to submit a tip and follow the prompts on your screen. The app will provide immediate response to your tip has been registered, and you will receive information on how to follow up. You can even update your tip if you have or receive any additional information. The 2-way anonymous dialog box is a feature that allows you to communicate with a Safe2Say Something professional.
You could also use the website by going to www.safe2saypa.org and clicking the pink box at the top of the page that says Submit a Tip. Similar to the app, you will receive information that will allow you to revisit your tip if you have any additional information. After submitting your tip to website, you could use the information provided to re-enter the system by clicking Follow Up on a Tip at the top of the web page. You can also submit a tip by phone or by calling 1-844-SAFE2SAY. You will speak with a professional who will ask you questions that will get help and important information to those who need it.
Use the Safe2Say Something tip line 24/7, 365 days a year. Be a responsible member of the school community is important to everyone. Pay attention to what goes around you. You may be the only person who sees or hears something that indicates a problem. And you can be the person who keeps your school community and its members safe. The Say Something program has been proven to work in other communities, and it will be another valuable resource to keep members of the New Kensington-Arnold School District safe.
We hope you will take the plea to look for warning signs, signals, and threats. Take them seriously and act immediately, and say something to help create a safer, healthier school community. Additional information can be found at safe2saypa.org or in the high school office.